Hey everybody, so today we're in Columbia, South Carolina at Riverbanks Zoo and Garden, which is by far one of my most favorite places in the world. So, are you ready?
Yes.
I'm ready too, because there is a lot of changes going on here. There's construction everywhere. So, if you're ready to see it, we're ready to show it, because we're still looking at it and we're surprised. You'll be surprised. So, let's see what we can find. Oh, there it goes. It's over there now. Forget the bird poop. Oh, in the window. How they got like a nest for him. So cute. So this shows how a grizzly bear hand his paw is compared to yours, and there's like no comparison right there. And people do say I have little hands, but that's massive.
Look at him. He's just tanning in the sun. Jay, is he saying?
There's another one over there. Oh, there's one up there on the ledge. And that's the Carousel ice cream shop there. We haven't been in there in a long time. And then of course they got the carousel there, which is the reason behind the name. Look at that. That's gonna be fancy. You're gonna have a sky ride across the water down there. I just don't know if my nerves will let me ride that thing. It's gonna be nice though. So if you know, the zoo celebrated their 50th year last year. And I guess that's going to be in year 51, that sky ride. Interesting. Apparently Mom is saying you can film all you want to. I'm gone. And that tells some of the history of the park right here. Hopefully they leave that since they're building that over there. And you can see the remains right there. Looks like they're gonna take all the trees out, the way it's looking. I know they got that expansion going on, but yeah. Last time we were here, they were working on this side, so this side looks okay. It's got some green grass on there. Times we said never again. We always ride. view up here. I don't know how I feel about that yet. I don't like heights. Oh, look at my garden. Yeah, they took out all these trees. All those trees that was there was gone. I like this. That's always been trees out there because, you know, it's the purpose calling a woodland walk. And I'm big on trees too, so that's my issue with that, I guess. They don't pay me to think, of course, though, but you know. I hope that these trees, at least. Ooh, the tulips, Mom, the tulips. I love tulips. Oh my gosh, there's another tulip. I love tulips. I mean, I know why they have to do updates, because you want to keep people interested in coming, because if you come see the same old thing all the time, you're going to get bored with it. So I do understand that aspect of it. But I would still let the trees, because it is hot in South Carolina in the summer. So you need all the shade you can get. And I know once it comes to life, I'll be like, oh my God, look how beautiful it is. Won't I? I mean, like, it's amazing. See, now we were supposed to go to Jekyll Island today and look for globes, but they got globes all in this garden. I think we're going to Jekyll Island tomorrow for one last time this season, looking for the globes that we feel miserably at every year. You're ready to have a lot of tulips come up there. Might have to come back soon. So if you know anything about me, I love tulips and azaleas. That is my flowers that I love the most. I love them all, but that's my favorite. I always have good intentions. Good intentions garden, as I like to say. But I love tulips. And if you ever watch the channel, you know this right here is one of my most favorite spots to be at, in this gazebo. I've always loved it, and I always will. So this is one of my favorite places. And I think they built this, when was it, 1994? Something like that. So here it is, 30 years later. It's still standing in my favorite spot. And this is like really good shade in the summertime because it is so hot here, but the shade is really good in this little gazebo. Mom is there. It might be the pollen since it's in the springtime. So this right here will always be my favorite view unless they rip it up. But I have always loved this. And I know if you've ever watched the videos of me with the zoo, I always said if I ever got married, this is where I wanted to get married at. But now, I don't know. I'll just come and stand here and say, this is where I would have got married at. And I told Mom, I said, I'm not sure if we even came up to the garden last year, which is tragic, but we didn't come too much. But I don't believe I ever showed this, if we did come. And that says, a wild look back. Original construction of the botanical garden only included the walled garden, featuring the iconic 300-foot long canal with cascades and pinwheel fountains that runs the length of the brickwork. To balance the formal geometric design of the walled garden, plants were chosen with the intention of spilling over the edges of the beds to soften the landscape. Now, nearly 30 years later, the garden has more than doubled in size and includes many different features to engage visitors of all ages. Through intentional design themes and use of plants from all over the world, the garden connects guests to wild places and showcases hardy varieties for the South. Oh, that's that. And then they've always had a saying up there that I've always loved. And it says, care for the earth as if it were your garden. And that's wise words to live by. And I do hope that all this means that spring is on the way, because I am tired of this winter. I don't mind cold weather, but dear Lord, I am a southern girl. I like my warm weather. And these are pretty too. These have been down here for years. So many years ago, they had a wonderful gift shop in there. It was like all garden themed. Now they just call it a bloom room. And they used to have people sit back there at that desk all the time. I haven't seen anybody sitting back there in years, but I think it used to be like Clemson extension agents or something sit back there. And they got this beautiful mural of all the koi fish. That's really nice. And of course, they got bathrooms. And on the other entrance to the garden, they got the same thing that was on the other side. Then they got that beautiful sculpture there. And this actually used to be the way you would come into the garden. They would drop you off back here where it is now boarded up. It looks like some kind of children's play area over here maybe. I think it says Riverbanks Nature Preschool over there. So it looks like they got Little things set up for kids to play with. They must have filled in the fountain that was over there. Yep. And this could possibly be the vase that's been in the garden for years. It's always usually painted a shade of purple. Potentially that could be it. If it's not where we know it's usually at, that could be it. And they got some of the planters out here. Oh, look at these little flowers. It's starting to get a little warm out here. It was 30-something degrees this morning, but it's supposed to be in the 70s. Oh, Mom has spotted a lizard.
He's gone.
Yeah, he says that's it. And then, oh, look at these. This is pretty. Something like that. Another vase right there. Maybe that's the one that's always been in the garden. Who knows? Guess we'll find out. Those drinks are $5 now. Oh my Lord. I think it used to be so exciting. Like whenever you'd first come to the garden, you would come out these doors because it used to be the entrance in, and then you would see that and you're like, oh my God, look how beautiful it is. But now you come in from the back. But I think that's why that will forever be one of my favorite spots in the world. Because you come out and it's like, this is so beautiful. Because, you know, back in the day, nothing like this really existed anywhere. I already read that while you went in there a while ago. And Mom's dangerous with that walking cane. I don't know if you saw that thing fly up in the air or not, but whew, she likes to point with it.
Get your attention.
Yeah, you got my attention. Might have got everybody else's attention too if they wasn't expecting it, if it showed up on the video. Now this area right here is usually pretty in the summertime because they have a bunch of orange, red, and yellow flowers and stuff built up there. And then years ago they used to have a bunch of trees here, and I love the trees. That was some good shade. I'm all about shade, but y'all probably know that by now if this is your first time ever watching a video, since all I've been talking about is shade from trees. But as I say, it gets really hot in South Carolina in the summertime. So you want all the shade you can get. Oh, look at these. That's so pretty. And I think also, like with the trees that used to be here, it kind of made this seem like a entry into the secret garden with the gate up there. But now, you know, it's just open. Oh, they got some hyacinths down there. That's what those are. That is a beautiful flower, but good Lord, it smells. It will take your breath away. If you can't smell that, something's wrong with you. Hopefully they don't take this away, because this is also a good shady area in the summertime. Well, there's the top part of the vase we was talking about a while ago in the video. Not unless it's in the ground. Maybe they buried it. I think that's what happened. That thing is legendary right there. And that's really pretty whenever they have like the purple flowers and the yellow flowers together. It's absolutely gorgeous. And that over there is the knot garden. That's always been one of Mom's favorite areas right there. There's some more hyacinths. And the pansies. So I think I read after Betty White passed away, that was actually her brick. So that's pretty cool. And it's like in this section.
Never seen him so close. Look, he doesn't have regular ears like we have, Dewey. Do you see what part is his ears? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's that.
They must have had somebody get bit for all these barriers to be up, because used to you could feed the animals and reach out and pet them and everything. And that was really exciting. Oh, there's two of them sitting there. It's now 66 degrees and we have came out of our layers. So we're about to die out here with the extreme heat, and it's not even that hot yet. So we had to come out of our layers because it's so hot, and it's not even hot yet. Look at the galapagos turtles. Oh, haven't seen them in a while. I'm enjoying the sun too. That one is just soaking up the sun. I can feel you. It has been so dreary and gloomy all these days lately. Enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. And there's another pretty tulip before we leave out. Oh, look. And that's the exit. So cute. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the video for our visit to Riverbanks Zoo and Garden today. So I knew that they were doing a construction project. I just did not expect to see so many trees gone. That just took me by surprise, because like you can see buildings that you've never seen before, so it kind of reminds you that you are in a city and instead of just a zoo. So how'd you enjoy it, Mom?
It was good. I got her too quick.
Well, it went from being 30-something degrees until 66 degrees while we were in there.
I think what the biggest thing is, we had the flu.
Well, I don't think we had the flu. We had something, though.
We had something.
I'm blaming my cat. My cat sneezed on me, and then I got sick. So I'm blaming the cat.
Right.
But obviously it was not the cat, because
All three.
I had it, and then Mom got it 2 days later, and then after she had it, Dad got it 2 days later. So apparently I picked it up from somebody else, but I'm blaming the cat.
Yeah.
And then
It was
I still have a slight cough. I know you heard me cough just
I still
then.
have it.
Yeah, and I still worked through it all though. I was on my part of my schedule where I worked 13 out of 15 days, so I just kept on going with it, because the worst part of it was already over by the time I went back to work from having my weekend off. Anyway, it was nice today at the zoo, and I know that I will love all the stuff once it gets built. It's just I got to see it put together first. Now I don't know how I feel about that sky tram or whatever it's called. That's taking you over a river. What if the thing breaks? Supposedly,
You don't think that.
I know, but that's why I don't ride them in the mountains, because I don't want to. I don't want the cable to break.
You know, get up there and get back.
I might do it at least once for a video. Maybe at least once here. Depends on how much it costs. Now, if that's the only way to get to the garden, we might ride it once, and if I don't like it, we'll just start parking over there on the garden side. So we'll see about that. But I think that says that's coming fall 2025. So if you'd like to see any of the updates on what's going on at the zoo and what they're building over there, you can actually go to riverbanks.org, and then it's over there, like I think in the bridge section or something. But anyway, it's going to show everything that's coming. They got a restaurant coming. They got like a new
and the man said they're going to have a new zoo over there.
yeah, it's going to be like the primates and stuff they're putting over there. So I think that's going to be exciting. And they got that sky shrimp. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, I don't like our heights. That's why I don't ride any of the stuff in Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg or any of that. The sky lifts. I know you want to, but I cannot bring myself to do that yet. I'd have to ride that Ridge Rambler or whatever they call Takeoff Mountain. But I guess today it was just a shock to see all the trees gone. Yeah, because I am a tree lover. I admit that. I don't want a tree to be cut down until it's dead, because you know that's just me. I personally wouldn't want to be cut down if I was old or if I was in the way, just because, you know, progress or whatever. So that's how I feel. And I'm the same way about animals too. If you're gonna kill an animal, at least eat it. Don't just kill it to kill it, you know. But that's me. Let it live. It doesn't want to die no more than you want to die. But you know, that's how I feel. So thank God I don't have to do that to any animals to eat. I just go to the grocery store, because I know I'd be a vegetarian, because I make friends with all. That's like that cute little pig over there in the zoo. I know I eat its friends all the time. But I would not be able to eat it if it was my pet.
I feel like this. You grew up in a different time than what I did. We did not make pets of our animals. None. Because you had to milk the cow,
I can understand that.
feed the hogs. You had to survive. And yes, you did pluck chickens too.
You'd never eat another chicken again if I had to get out there and pluck it.
Yes, you would.
I don't think so.
Yes, you would.
I don't think so.
I know you would.
I'd be out there eating all that broccoli and asparagus and corn on the cob and all that stuff.
We eat vegetables that back then, but on Sundays that was their day to eat meat. That's about the only.
Oh, we really don't eat a lot of meat now. Not compared to some people.
That was one day out the week that we did eat meat.
But I do have to admit, I like a good hamburger or a good steak or a good piece of fried chicken or chicken tender. I like those. So anyway, we have completely got off topic talking about the zoo. So anyway, this has always been our favorite place. We had to come today to get our tickets printed off before our passes expire next week. And because if you don't get them, you lose them. So he didn't want to lose them because it's roughly, I think I looked it up last night, it's about $25 or $28 to get in here now per person. And the kids are only a little bit cheaper than what the adult is, so I wasn't about to let over $100 worth of tickets go and not get them printed off. So anyway, we shall see you somewhere else. We hope you enjoyed.
Subscribe.
Yes, please do. Please subscribe and stay subscribed if you don't mind. That has been a struggle for the last 2 weeks.
Well, the biggest thing we hit, and we were sick. We couldn't get out. It's cold.
Well, I was working too.
And you was working
Yeah, it's
13 days of 15.
Yeah. So just in
she
case,
tells me that I don't know how to work the camera.
just in case you're wondering what that is, that's whenever I have a weekend off, then I work 5 days, and I'm off 1 day, then I work 3 days, and I'm off 1 day, then I work 5 more. But anyway, they're getting ready to change my schedule. That's what I said the other day. So anyway, that'll probably change too. But that's why we haven't made too many videos lately. So anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. We'll see you somewhere else. So toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye.